Hello, puzzlers. Welcome back to the next installment of the doing crosswords with me every day in 2025. Today we're doing the Wednesday, January 29th. Apologies if there's some background noise. I think my upstairs neighbors are doing some construction, and it's really annoying. It sounds like the sound of a mouse repeatedly slamming against the ground. I'm like, what could you possibly be doing that sounds like that? But anyways, hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully you don't even notice. In which case, let's get started here. Yeah, we look good on screen. Everything fits. Perfect. Home of Spaceship Earth. Yeah, I don't know. A kimono sash. Again, something that I've learned only from crosswords. Maybe it's OBI, as in Obi-Wan Kenobi. I don't really know how to say it. I guess it's Obi. But yeah, I don't know. I think that's what that is. To date could be like as of yet, till now, something like that, but I don't know. It could also be the verb like to date someone, like to court, I don't know, but might be a little bit of a long shot. We'll come back to it. Author Novik of the Scholomance trilogy. Yep, I haven't read it. Sounds fantasy related maybe, but in any case, I haven't read it. A kitty, like a little kid, could be like a tot. It's kind of slangy, kitty and tot, as in like toddler. So maybe it fits. Whoops, my keyboard is all messed up, so we're gonna go tot for now. Cherish is to maybe adore, or to, yeah, maybe adore. I don't know. 5 letters. We'll come back to it. Direction toward the very top of the world. The top of the world. That's subjective to where you're living, huh? Yeah, I don't know. This could be some double meaning that I'm not seeing yet. To testify for, sure. Game of Thrones actress Diana Blank. Diana, huh? Who does she play? I don't think I know a Diana in Game of Thrones. Appropriate for all gamers. Could be rated E for everybody. West Coast team on scoreboards. This could be a whole number of professional sports teams. So we'll come back to that when we get some letters. Characteristic of a fork in the road. The road less traveled. Off the beaten path. I don't know. I'm just saying things, but a fork in the road would be like a turning point maybe, or an exit in the highway. I don't know. Margarine is like a butter or something, right? I don't know. Fat lard, could it be lard? Maybe. A Minnesotan trio. I don't know Minnesota all that well. Armenia until 1991 could be like a Soviet state. Maybe it's like an SSR. Snack whose name translates as breaded. Yeah, we'll come back to that. Anyways, we got a few downs. We got a few acrosses. Let's see if we can fill in any more with the downs. A ledger item could be like an asset, or like an income versus expenditure, that sort of thing. Maybe it's an asset. I don't know. 2024 Olympics host. That was Paris. Remedy for a cold. Has to do with this, huh? Event that might feature unlimited mimosas. Bottomless? Okay, so this is not going to be... Well... Yeah, it's going to be bottomless brunch, right? Or a literal description of the answers to the starred clues. Bottomless brunch fits perfectly. I have to believe that that is the correct answer. In which case, remedy for a cold, and it's bottomless brunch, or a literal description of the answers to the starred clues. Maybe, yeah, bottomless. Not exactly sure. Some sorority members could be sisters. Maybe it's sisters. Is that kosher to say nowadays? Some sorority members. Maybe it's something like that. I honestly have no clue, but Sorority, yeah. It's, women's Greek life. I feel like it might be sisters. Cat on a hot blank roof. Yeah, I don't know. Home of Spaceship Earth. Author Novik. Okay, I'm guessing it's not going to be asset because SR is making me feel a little queasy. Direction toward the very top of the world. Yeah, Game of Thrones, Diana, still don't know. And characteristic of a fork in the road. Yeah, still don't know. Blank vez means again in Spanish. Otra, maybe? I don't speak Spanish, but that's my best guess with my limited knowledge of the language. What might be necessary after a crash? Could be like a computer crash. Maybe it's IT help. Help avoid disaster. We're gonna skip the starred clues for now. Blank meter, or I guess prefix with meter. Pentameter, that sort of thing. Maybe it's like poetry. Maybe it's like centimeter, kilometer. I don't know. Received a card. Card could be referencing many things. Birthday card could be like a yellow card, a red card in the game of soccer. Could be a business card. So we'll come back to that. Major or minor part of a tarot deck. Major or minor part of a tarot deck. Not too familiar with tarot decks. All I know is what I know from Balatro. Speaking of which, they have a Mahjong Balatro now on Steam that I haven't tried yet, but I am interested in trying that at some point. To go over again, re something probably. Mind find, where you're just gonna autofill. It's gonna be or. Bad thing on a live broadcast. Yeah, could be a few things. Raise one's glass is to. I declare a toast. I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with toast. Because bottomless brunch, a common brunch item would be toast bread, I guess, but not sure yet. Kernel locale, be a kernel on the cob, right? Maybe it's corn. IT help. Something is. Oh, maybe it's an ear of corn. Then is not right. Star Wars heroine is probably gonna be Rey because Leia doesn't fit. Shape of the Stade de France, probably an oval is my guess. Control Alt Delete is the very common way to open up the task manager in a Windows PC. To break a sweat, could be to perspire. Perspiration is sweat. Gemma Chan's role in Crazy Rich Asians. I don't remember her name. She's the aunt, some relative who gets cheated on by her husband and suddenly she's the one getting kicked out of the car. Yeah, it's all sorts of messed up, but yeah, I don't remember her name or her character's name. Fake nails typically. What is this? World of Warcraft or Rune? Rune? Is that referring to RuneScape? I guess this is an RPG, role-playing game. Like fake nails, maybe they're gelled. What is this? These are both eels. Flotsam and Jetsam are Ursula's eels, right? But yeah, then I don't know. Maybe they're glue on? Is that a thing? Is this something syrup? Cough syrup? And there's no P. It's bottomless. Syrup is an also essential item in a brunch menu or part of a brunch item. So maybe it's like bottomless as in there's no P at the end. So everything's missing one letter. It's missing the bottom letter. Sure. Yeah, maybe this is glue on. Glued. This is a seer, a person using a crystal ball, so maybe it is glue on. Now that we got a few of these, I'm going to go back to this. Home of Spaceship Earth. Blank PCSI, or I don't know. Maybe it's not. I'm going to take out I didn't like it when I put it in. But I had nothing else. Is it what? Was it not Paris? 2024 Olympics host? Oh, no, it was Paris. For some reason in my mind I was thinking this is due north, but in fact it's true north. I gaslit myself into thinking that someone else hosted the 2024 Olympics. The last 3 Olympics were Paris, Rio, and London? Was it London? I feel like anyways, I was watching Pop Culture Jeopardy and that was one of the questions. And I was like, yeah, definitely Paris, definitely Rio. And the third one's probably London. Game of Thrones, Diana Blank. Yeah, I don't know. Character... yeah, I don't know. This is going to be propose a toast. And now that we know, toast is going to be missing the T. Makes total sense. Gluon. Okay. Retro could be vinyl? I don't know. One of a wide pair for snow sports. Wide pair? A pair of ski boots? Snowshoes? Maybe it's just a singular snowshoe? It's my best guess. I don't know. Setting for Cape Cod at Christmas. ES, not sure. Tegan's pop music bandmate? I don't know. Blank him back. Olivia Rodrigo hit. This is gonna make some viewers very angry. I don't think I know this song. Blank him back. Get him back. Something. Hit him back. I have no clue. Zoom past is to maybe it's careen by. Maybe. Careen seems kind of like a weird verb to use there, but it fits, so maybe it's right. Farm share in knits. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I also realized I didn't do these downs, did I? Oh, I did. Yeah, so I think snowshoe is going to be wrong. Bad thing on a live broadcast. Not entirely sure, but Amy Winehouse is probably an alto. It's not going to be careen by. I think my spidey senses were tingling. This is going to be vintage. I don't know how I did not think of that earlier. I was thinking vinyls, like vinyl records, which are retro items in themselves, but probably not accurate for the tense or to match the clue. Setting for Cape Cod. Okay, so it's going to be the time setting, Eastern time. Absolutely. A little scamp. Anger could be ire or irk. It could be if you irk someone, you are angering them. Also the noun, or I guess the adjective, anger. Anger is a noun. Yeah, so it could be ire, but I don't know. Toxic insecticide. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know this proper noun. Eloise, author. Light as a feather. Not sure. Could this be like streak by? Maybe. Biggest hits could be like top 40, or I guess in this case maybe top 10. Popular logic puzzle. Not sure. Class for a pre-med student. Maybe it's bio. New ager or teenager would be the ending with new or teen. Chore doing robot brand. I don't know. Has that come to pass nowadays? Do they have robots to do your chores for you already? I'm talking about like a literal. Maybe it's Roomba. Could it be Roomba? I wouldn't really describe that as a chore doing robot, but it does sweep, I guess, or like dust off your floors. Blank up is to get hyped. Maybe it's amp up. Professor's goal. I think most professors would seek tenure. Goes a-cording. Goes according. Could be like dates or woos. It could be woos to go courting someone. Same here. Could be me too. Maybe. Merchandise with logos for Balenciaga or... Oh, whoa! That is that... That's that thing where your mind fills in like the first and last letters and just kind of auto completes the rest of the word. I actually read this as Balenciaga. It's... Yeah, so these are obviously fake luxury brands. Like knockoffs. Maybe. Justice Kagan. It's Elena, right? We learned this from a previous crossword, and this is one that I have committed to memory for once. I know I say that a lot, but that doesn't really happen that often. Environmentally friendly prefix could be eco. Blank Coppola. It's like Francis Coppola or something. Priscilla. I feel like this was also on Pop Culture Jeopardy yesterday. I really need to pay more attention. NCAA Wildcats is Kansas State University, maybe? Ladies and gents. Let me just make sure here. This is not going to be me too. This is going to be a bad egg. A no good Nick is a bad egg. An egg is cut off. Egg. Another highly important item at a breakfast or a brunch joint. This would be same here. Light as a feather could be simple, but it would be a simile. Simile. Light as a feather. This. Ditto. It's ditto. Same here. TNT is the explosive material, and this is going to be top 10. Yeah, org for care in the UK could be the NHS. Large Aussie animals are ruse. Is maybe the logic puzzle Ken? I don't think I've heard of it, but it sounds like a fun little thing, so maybe that's right. Togetherness. Yeah. 5 letters, not entirely sure, but we have enough crosses here to maybe make a lot of educated guesses. You're already leaving. I don't think this is going to be woos anymore. You're already leaving. You're already leaving could be so soon. Oh, so soon. Suit. Analyze. As 18 down could be an assay to assay, I guess. Togetherness would be unity. I guess this is going to be Kansas State University. Is it Sonia Coppola? To suit is to befit. Yeah, if something suits you, it befits you. Okay, so what is another must-have breakfast item at a brunch joint? You have syrup, you have eggs, you have, I guess, pancakes or waffles. Pancakes, waffles. We have toast. We could have juice, fruit. None of those really fit, huh? Goes according. So this could also be taking someone to court, in which case it would be very much the opposite of woos. Maybe it's stews. I guess you could have a muffin at brunch for sure. Sophia Coppola. That sounds very familiar. Is Francis Coppola a person? That's who I was thinking of, but I don't know if they're at all related to the industry of Hollywood. Little Scamp. Something muffin. Ragamuffin? Is that a thing? I feel like I've seen that before. I'm just going to go with it. Farm, share, and knits. I still don't know. Maybe it is Get Him Back. I have to say I haven't listened to it. I haven't listened to a lot of Olivia Rodrigo, to be honest. But Get Him Back and this being ire makes total sense to me. Toxic insecticide, ending in T, I still don't know. Oh, Gemma's rolling Crazy Rich Asians. It's probably going to be Astrid. Astrid was the name. One of a wide pair for snow sports. Is it like a board? Okay, so to help avoid disaster. Okay, so this is going to be empanada, a breaded snack. Received a card. Yeah, still could be a lot of different cards. Major or minor part of a tarot deck. Still don't know that. To go over again. Maybe this is to rehash. And the hash is one of my personal favorites in a brunch set. So, yeah, that makes total sense. To testify for, cherish, maybe it is adore. To date, yeah, I don't know. West Coast team, Los Angeles Angels, if we're talking baseball. San Francisco and LA are kind of the big ones, right? Sacramento. West Coast could also be, maybe it's the Golden State Warriors. No, yeah. Characteristic of a fork in the road. Maybe it's something shape. Maybe it's like an X or a Y. Y shape seems more right for a fork in the road, not like a crossroads. Ledger item. Could it be an entry? Spaceship Earth. Maybe that's Epcot. This is, maybe it's Naomi Novik. Some sorority members are, yeah, sure, Omegas. Cat on a hot tin roof. Okay, I guess that's what we're going with. Diana Rigg. Not to be confused with Diana Ross. Not that you would confuse them, but they're both Diana R's. Margarine, could that be like Oleo? To be honest, I don't know exactly what Oleo is, but I've seen it in crosswords, and I feel like it relates to like lard or fat. So, bad thing on a live broadcast, you would hate to have dead air. I would know. I have plenty of that on my Twitch stream, depending on the current audience. But we're working on it. We're working on filling the dead air with just nonsense and yapping. Help avoid disaster is to... I'm gonna say like brace oneself or something, but it's save one's skin, save one's something, and it's gonna be chopped off. So yeah. To testify for would be to vouch for. To date is maybe odometer, exometer. Received a card. Maybe it's fouled. To date. As those so far. It's gonna be so far. Yeah, okay, so maybe this is like a yellow or red card in soccer. You would foul. Odometer. I was thinking like kilometer, but no, the emphasis is on the da of odometer. So yeah, so far. I guess this is Arcana. Maybe it was. I guess it was Angels. Look at that. And Minnesotan Trio. Ends. I can't say I'm a fan of this type of clue. But yeah, I guess there are 3 N's in the word Minnesotan. So phoneticized, that spells out ENS. I suppose. Listen, I have my opinions on crosswords, and yeah. That's not my favorite kind of clue. But they do exist, so we do have to be aware of them. Major or minor part of a tarot deck. Yeah, Arcana is my best guess. Again, all I know about tarot decks are from Balatro. Toxic insecticide. Don't know. Maybe this is a ski board. Maybe a ski board is what makes it wide. Otherwise, they're just skis. Kay Thompson. Maybe it's Sarah and Tegan. Save one's bacon. Okay, and the N is cut off. Okay, fun one. I like the theme. I gotta say, bottomless brunch is my favorite meal of the week. Not that I have bottomless brunch every week, but it is one of the best meals of all time. And I do love the theme that, you know, we have these clues that end in brunch items, but they're just cut off at the bottom because they're bottomless. Yeah, makes total sense. And don't have, I think the overall, yeah, very fun puzzle. My only issue was with the Minnesotan trio clue, but you know, you live and you learn. Does that really fit here? No, that doesn't really make sense here. You live and you let go. Maybe. Okay. Anyways, good puzzle, fun puzzle, great difficulty for a Wednesday. And I'll see you for the next one.